Good afternoon. I'm Carl Schultz. I'm the director for the St. Charles Yacht Club to the Florida Council of Yacht Clubs. And I've been a big proponent of the club boat for many years. I used to have a boat. I had to get rid of that boat, but now because of the club boat, I can still stay in boating even though I don't have a boat, which is a really attractive feature, since most of us that are members of the yacht club at one point were boaters. And if we're not boaters anymore, this gives you a chance to be out on the water. The club boat is really a terrific advantage to those of us here at St. Charles. The club boat is $130 a day plus gas, and for comparison's sake, that is 1/3 the price of what it would take to rent a boat like this at a local marina. Also, the gas, when you refill it, is done at the FCYC rate, which is much cheaper than you would pay to have this boat refueled anywhere else. So it's a win-win on both sides. The club boat is a good boat for cruising, especially to restaurants. There are a lot of restaurants very close by. You can go upriver to restaurants in Fort Myers. You can go just across the river over to Twin Dolphins Marina. You can go to St. James City. There are a number of really nice restaurants in St. James City, and you can keep going. You can go up to Cabbage Key. You can go to Boca Grande. You can go south. You can take this boat out offshore. So you can go down, not only can you go down to Pelican Isle Yacht Club, which is just south of us and is a member of the Florida Council of Yacht Clubs, so you can go there with reciprocity and have lunch, or it's almost exactly the same distance to go up or north to Captive Island Yacht Club and dock the boat there and have lunch there and go to the beach. A lot of great options for taking the boat out just for a drive around. There's also fishing that you can do. This boat is, as you see, there's a power pole on the stern. That is used to hold your boat in position so you don't have to deploy the anchor. It has a live well, which is right there in front of the motor, so you can put shrimp and bait fish in that. There is a freshwater wash down that you see in that corner to wash your equipment down when you're done. There's a ladder on the port side stern, so if you go to a beach, you can get off the boat, or you don't even have to go to a beach. You can just get off the boat and swim in the salt water. When you get up, use the fresh water, wash yourself off. So it's a great boat for going fishing, for going cruising to restaurants, and going to the beach. We can reserve the boat with as little as 24 hours notice. If no one is using the boat is available for you. The one thing that we do ask before you take the boat out, and this is just common sense, we have to make sure that you're familiar with the operation of this individual boat. Even if you've been boating for 50 years, if you've never been on this exact boat, you have to learn how the systems work on this exact boat. Doesn't take long, especially if you've had any experience. The other thing is you need to be familiar with the environment that you're going to be cruising in, the channels, the shallow water, the places that you go. And both of these things, both checking out the boat for your knowledge of the boat and checking out your knowledge for the area that you're cruising in, is the job of Andre, the dockmaster, who checks you out before you go. Your boat is checked back in when you come in to make sure there's no damage to propeller or other things. And that's basically all it is. You just drive back in the afternoon, you tie up to the fuel dock over there, and Andre refuels the boat and moves it back over to where it is right now, and you don't have to do anything with it. It's the easiest way to go boating you can imagine.